Yeah, 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 yeah. My neck is filled with the water. Hey, I might just fuck. Oh, yo, I know it's been like 5 days, but another review time. To Lil Uzi Vert's Pink Tape. Now, I was actually gonna do a reaction to this, but the whole album is 26 songs. That is an hour and a half. It would take me 2 hours to record this, and I don't really want to do that, to be completely honest with you, and I don't want to have to edit that down because that would take so long. I'd have to delete so many apps to make storage. It would just be a big, long period of time. Like, it'd be huge when, to be honest, it might just be a little quicker for me to state, like, my opinions about it on this. Now, let me go ahead and say that 26 songs for a Lil Uzi Vert project, this one in specifically, does not bother me that much because we haven't had a Lil Uzi Vert album since, what, 2019? Actually, it might be later than that, but it's been a few years, so, like, at least 3. So, honestly, a longer project really doesn't make me mad whenever you've went that long without dropping. And you also have to take in consideration the type of songs that are on here. There is probably a song for everybody. You have just normal rap songs. You have his leaks, which are the bonus songs. You have rock songs. You have, like I said, normal rap songs. And you have a lot of songs that would probably sound a whole lot better on a tour or something, or on stage. Like and this album might have like the Whole Lotta Red effect, where people start hearing the songs in concerts and like, oh my god, the songs are actually really good. So, however, that does kind of bring me to a problem where this album kind of feels like the best way I've kind of decided to like call it is a build your own album. You can take, let's say there's like, this isn't like verbatim, but for example, let's say you got 6 normal rap songs and you got 6 rock songs. Now, the rock fans might take all these rock inspired songs or just straight up rock Lil Uzi Vert songs and make that their little version of Pink Tape that they can listen to. That's their favorite songs. Or a normal rap fan, let's say like me, can take songs like A, or take songs like Flood of the Face or Endless Fashion and let those be their let that be their version of Pink Tape. Which, to be honest, I think is actually a pretty good way of doing that. However, you've got to take into consideration whenever you're listening to this album, it's an hour and a half, so you're gonna have to devote time for it. You're gonna be ready to hear a whole lot of Lil Uzi Vert. And something I wish that was considered more was, I think a lot of people were kind of expecting this, like with the way his new look is now, going back to his old 2016 look. But the music doesn't really sound like that. I kind of wish he would go back to kind of just like, this kind of sounds bad, but like having fun. I'm sure he's having fun doing what he's doing now. But like 2016 stuff, I think just sounds better. Like, I'm going to listen to 20 Minutes. I'm going to listen to Love is Rage 2 like a lot more than I'm going to listen to this. And that's just how it's going to be, because I think those songs are more replayable because he's having more fun. Like, I bet you a solid $10 that I Just Want to Rock was not him trying to rap and be serious. He was doing that fun thing, and it worked, and that's why it was such a natural hit, because you can tell he's having fun. But you kind of don't really get that from here. I also think if you're going by the standpoint of, like, an album should be listened to in one sitting, and that's how all albums should be structured, there should have been more featured, because there's a lot of solo Lil Uzi on here, and, like, let's say rapper-wise, there's only 3 features. There is Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj, and Don Toliver, which I think a lot of people expected more, and obviously people expected other certain people, like Playboy Carti, other people. I heard Baby Keem was thrown around because Baby Keem reposted that. Lil Uzi Vert and Drake do have a song together that people were expecting to be on here. But other than those features, there's 2, like, full-on just rock star artists. Actually, 3. Well, there's Baby Metal, there's Bring Me the Horizon, and there's Snow Strippers. Snow Strippers wasn't even, like, listed when the album came out. That's new. But like I said, these rock songs, I'm not going to outright call them bad, because just rock isn't my type of sound. And like, let's say, like, Werewolf does not sound bad. Werewolf is a good song, but I don't listen to rock music, so I'm not gonna listen to those songs a lot. So that whole little section of the album is kind of just negated for me because I don't really like it like that. If you don't really like, and I'm sure other people like feel the same way. Other people feel the same way. And to be honest, if you are a big Lil Uzi Vert should go back to his 2016 sound, you might not like this album that much either because it really doesn't necessarily sound like that. And I wish Lil Uzi Vert, like I said, well, actually, I didn't say this part. I wish he would try and sound like bigger on his songs, more of a standing presence, because you really don't get that until like the intro song, "Flooded the Face." That's like the best song you get from that. Like if you want something like that, then you're not gonna get it really. But I do overall think this is a decent project. Would I say it's worth the hype of so long? No. However, you have to keep in mind that this album was hyped up so much. So much. Like, I'm talking album of the year contender, which in rap-wise, it kind of is, to be honest. But does that mean it lived up to that extremely high bar? No. If he wanted to do that, I think he should have toned down his whole, I gotta get something for everyone in here, toned down some of the rock songs, toned down some of, like, just songs in general. There should not have been 26 songs. I could definitely name off, like, a solid 10 of these that did not need to be on this project. And is that a bad thing? No, not necessarily. Whenever you've been, have went so long without dropping a project. But again, like I said, I just find it a little, it's too much. Like, these 3 bonus songs didn't need to be there. Some of these could have been singles and not need to be on the album. For example, Suicide Doors probably could have just been a single, like I said. But another problem I have with them is that a lot of the songs have, like, the most repetitive hooks ever, and I don't know why they have it like that. It doesn't need to be that repetitive. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Like, Crush 'Em has an extremely repetitive hook. Literally, like him saying, "Crush 'em. Crush 'em." That's the whole hook, and I don't like hooks like that. I don't think they're done well most of the time. I don't really think there is a way to do that right and make it sound super duper appealing. Overall, I think the features were good. Travis Scott was a little mid-ish. Nicki Minaj, I don't really know what she was saying a lot of the time, but Lil Uzi Vert did really good on that song. Bring Me the Horizon did sound good. That's what I'm saying. These are not, like, these rock songs are not bad. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, I'm personally, that whole part of the album is negated for me because I don't listen to it. I think these 3 leak songs didn't need to be on the project. He could have just dropped these as singles. I don't really know what the point of that was. But I know some people take leaked songs very seriously of when they get dropped and when they don't. A lot of the last part of the album, like the songs, are way too long. I think 4 minutes for a Lil Uzi Vert song is pushing the bar a lot. So he's going to have to be entertaining the whole time. And on songs like that, I just don't think he is, to be completely honest.